came through with 3
Hello
books.
everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 25 of Direwolf20's server play. I want to get my biomass going and turn it into biofuel. And XComp Wiz got lost in one of his own Mistcraft ages.
And I have the book to save him, but I'm tempted not to. I also want to see how long he'll stay there.
That's almost getting worse than getting lost in your own museum. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
It is. Well, the reason I mapped to this age is because of the bug in the current build on the server that it doesn't automatically spawn you someplace safe. So I linked through with 3 lane books, so I create a safe link book, hopefully, assuming I didn't die on the way in and lose them anyway. But I write a star fissure into this world. But no star fissure has formed in this world.
And I'm the confirmation
Not that I can
that
see
he,
anyway.
and I'm confirmation he has Starfish written in.
Starfisher is written in.
So one way or another, it's still your fault that you're lost in that world, either due to a bug in your own code or due to you not bringing a link book with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I didn't know link book because of the bug in my code.
Now, I'm still tempted not to go there. I have 3 books on me, but still.
I don't see how a bug in your code is any reason not to bring a link book into the
I
game.
know.
If I died in the, well, if I spawned through and died, then I wouldn't have had a
No,
link book
no.
anyway. I just lost it.
Well, then it's a book.
And then I
You
wrote
lost-
a star fissure so I could get home anyway. But it's not here. Which makes me wonder, where is it?
What age
And
is
has
yours
my
anyway?
bug affected that?
Asian is
Do what?
Helmat. What was it spelled as?
Tell me, Mom.
Helma.
On Swomixy.
Yeah, I'm standing right next to the book to get in for his new world, but
I'm
just
about to
chill-
start starve now.
Start what?
Starving.
Cool. You won't
My
die
little brother's
though.
starving yet. Yay.
I'll be right back, guys.
You won't die.
Alright, I'm back, guys.
Okay, actually,
Trying to
I
figure
do
out how
have
to power this.
enough wood to make a stand. So.
This into here. Power from the bottom? I don't want to power it from the outside.
Creeper, 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 creeper.
From where?
Way over underneath the crystal. The only spot where there's not enough light.
The what?
The only spot there's not enough light. There was a creeper.
That's the only place they're gonna be.
I might need to rewire this a little bit.
Hey, Bot
Just don't
decided
know
to
how
join
it
a
is.
prison.
What?
It's a prison with me with the book. He brought a book too.
Welcome to prison.
How did that go?
He brought a book.
Oh, he's got a book.
So do I. You're just the only one who didn't come with a book. In your own
Well,
mod.
the last time I linked with a descriptive book, it killed me. And put me somewhere way underground, so everything I had was lost.
Much better.
There. I don't know where this one links to. You made it.
Ah, thank you.
Where does it go?
The center of my age lock.
I want you to check first before I actually go die. We've already seen how skillful you are with the books.
Thanks
Tricky.
a lot.
Now, we've established that XComp is really good at coding. But when we get to certain things, actually testing or playing a game, you lack some things there.
I'm not a very good player. I'm a brilliant coder.
No.
I'll live with that.
Interesting. I really look forward to facades, by the way. Are they public knowledge yet, by the way?
Report.
Tog, do you know?
I think so, but not 100% on that.
I think Sungear put up a public video on facades. They're cool. I'll leave that as a little teaser for my. I'll leave that as a teaser for my YouTube audience if they want to go look at what facades are. I really need to think about where I want to wire this thing, so I'm going to stop recording for a minute and come back once I figure it out. And I'm recording again. I think I figured out how I want to wire everything.
Yeah, what's the EU recipe for glowstone? Oh, it's actual stone, not the dust.
Of the glowstone blocks.
I was looking for the dust blocks, I guess.
Get the block and break the block.
Blocks are better.
Yeah,
Blocks are better.
I'll just need to add a macerator. Well, something to my macerator now instead of have just stone.
Can I do, like... No.
So does adding more dense ores add more corruption to the world, XComp?
It increases the instability score, so indirectly, yes, to a point.
Alrighty. So I've got like 50 dense ores on this thing, or some ridiculous amount, and it's gone uncorrupt for about a day now. Well, correction, it's gone uncorrupt to spawn for a day now.
So you've seen no corruption at all, like no instability,
Well,
no
it's,
decay.
it's corrupt, but the decay is really, really slow. There's a giant chasm, a couple hundred blocks away from spawn, made from corruption,
That's cool.
but that's about it.
Corruption looks really neat, too, when it's on you know, running wild.
Yeah. But it's been moving really slowly.
Dude, who do I have to, like,
slowed
pay a
down the-
lot of money to get, like, additional pipes, additional buildcraft objects on the server? I want a power switch pipe so bad.
You'd have to go pay Flow86 to upgrade to Buildcraft 3.
Oh, is that it? It's not upgraded to Buildcraft 3 at all? I thought it was.
It is single player Buildcraft 3, but the multiplayer is on the different.
Oh, multiplayer. Gotcha.
Yep.
Alright, so he's the one I have to pay money to.
Correct. Or just say I'm Direwolf20 and I really want your power switch pipe.
I don't like playing that card.
No, okay, correction. Talk to him and he'll realize you're Direwolf20.
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't say a word, just say, like, have your name there at all. It's there.
yeah, just IRC. Hey, what's up, Flo? Just wondering what was happening with, and then all of a sudden you'll have a build.
I'll just message him and be like, hey, Flo, it's Direwolf20. And he'll be like, yes, I know, because I can read your name. It's IRC, and that's how it works.
Are you new to IRC, Direwolf? Because it tells me your name when you chat to me.
Yes, indeed. I'll figure out the automation in a bit. For now, let's just get the wiring going.
Yeah, power switch pipes. I really wish I had them because I hate wasting energy. It's gone to the point where all my forestry engines they run on pipes or my forestry machines, but I go break the gold pipes when I'm not using them because I cannot stand wasting energy like that.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now, too. Also, like, your engines really run a lot slower when they have, like, connections and whatnot.
Yep. You want your fabricator to be running, but it's hooked up. Your machines are hooked up to 8 other things, and that's not running worth a damn. So.
Well, if you don't want to waste energy, Direwolf, you can just send some, or convert the, what's it called, Buildcraft power to IC2 and send it over my way.
I could, but...
Can
That's
you
too
do
much
that?
work.
What way can you do that?
Let's see, what was it?
Without power converters. Is there a way to go that way?
Thought there was. Hold on.
Yeah, there's
Well,
an
forestry
electrical
can go
engine, and then
both
there's
ways.
also, like, there's electrical engine that'll produce electricity, and then there's... But I'm enjoying doing this way, because it's
Right,
crazy.
Yeah, I know you can get IC2 to Buildcraft, but I didn't think you could make Buildcraft IC2.
Yeah, maybe it was the biomass, the biogenerator.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
Now, you can go both ways in forestry.
Yeah. But I think you need the biogenerator to get backwards from BC to IC2.
That ought to do. You know what part of the problem is, and I have to get Sengir to make this not happen, is his machines will take power even when they have no work to do.
Aha. There.
Alright, that should do. Alright, cool.
I thought all BC type machines did.
No, like, lasers don't.
Huh.
There's a reason for that, I assure you guys.
I just tried macerating a ladder. Or, no. Melting a ladder. Can't apparently do that.
Melting a ladder?
Yeah, I misclicked and hit the ladder, so it went into the induction furnace.
Sweet. So then I want to do this.
Would work as a fuel, but yeah.
Yeah. You put in a ladder, you got fire back.
Where's my regular old stone pipes? Guess I didn't bring them with me.
Awkward silence.
Oh, I'm enjoying this build that I'm doing. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's like, how much junk can I squeeze into one 9x9?
Exactly.
That's the game I'm playing right now.
That's
And I'm
always
over
fun.
here. Yeah, I'm over here playing a completely different game. How can I make this all fill this room?
Thoughts? So we're making biofuel. That's kind of cool. And we're getting stuff from our fermenter here. Give this guy a little bit more work to do. So I'm trying to decide how I want to keep the honey in here. Do I want to do that manually? Maybe manually I'll do. So what I need now is a bunch of wax.
I should really get a project table in here.
I should be utilizing my portal gun.
Yeah, that would help.
I'm really making like slow progress, but I'm having fun with it. It's great.
As long as you're having fun with it, that's the point.
Right. You said in 12 things unload now, right?
What?
Three.
In version 12 of Miscraft,
Really?
chunks or worlds unload now.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be why things have decided to not work anymore.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Cool. That should work. You know what, I want the same thing over here, actually. That'll work too. And where do I want this thing to go?
Cause sworn I had some chunk loaders, but I don't know where.
Oh yeah, this is getting ridiculous now. That's awesome.
I gotta come see this.
This is cool. I have to account for something. Let's do this. You ready for this? So that should pull items in inventory. There it goes. Woot.
I feel like we should have like a Tom and Jerry theme song in the background with this thing.
I feel like I should have made this a golden pipe. Again, with the golden pipe needing a redstone signal. It kills me. It's like, alright, I think it's time that doesn't need to happen anymore. And yeah, I know it's a cobblestone pipe, but that's not a big deal. It's a short distance. Ah, breaking things I didn't want to break. Oh, there's that item I was looking for.
And there we go. Is that an advanced pipe?
Right. Gates crash you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all keep forgetting that.
I was looking at it. Was it a gate? Okay, I didn't see the gate. I was like, whoa, you can pull things out without a gate now? So
Yeah, those are the new ones, the auto Arctic gates.
Yeah, but the gate wasn't rendering, so I just saw the wooden pipe. So I right-clicked to see what was going on, and I crashed. So I was like, oh.
Oh, that's what's going on.
It's like, got it.
Yeah, if you're not the one who placed the pipe, then it will crash you.
Ah, okay.
Or if you're not the one who placed the gate. And the thing is, if you log out and then log back in and try and open the gate, it will crash you. You have to knock the gate off and replace it if you want to mess with it.
It's similar to how my crystals were acting in SMP when I first
Alright, you ready, Todd?
made
Check
World.
it out. Place 3 beeswax in here, and it should create me 2 biofuel thingies. See,
And there
go.
they go.
And go out back to see where they're going. Follow the glass on the floor out back. Over this way. See him? And then it goes to my sorting system. And that's it. The same thing happens with any bee products that come out of my centrifuge, by the way.
Yeah, you weren't kidding where you were talking about the your love for mag tubes.
Mag tubes are cool, man.
They are cool. I'm assuming we don't have teleport pipes or something like that.
How did I get sticky resin in my centrifuge?
One of the bees, doesn't they produce? Yeah,
Regular propolis or silky propolis?
neither. It was one. Hold on. Sticky propolis.
Silky?
Sticky.
Well, I don't have sticky propolis.
I don't know.
Well, I better put sticky resin in my green line, just in case it happens again. Alright, things are pumping out much faster now, which is good. That's going to eventually be my bee room, where I store all my bees. If I get that far. With bees. Alright, this room's kind of done-ish. Not too shabby.
Not at all?
I do need to get a way to auto supply. You know what? Maybe I'll put my... There was a reason I wanted to have this not up here. I wanted to get a... whatchamacallit on there, a hopper.
Yeah, so NEI just says regular propolis in a centrifuge will give you sticky resin.
Aha.
Odd.
Maybe I don't think I'm routing regular propolis back in there, but maybe I did it by mistake when I was messing around with stuff earlier. Alright, I'm going to start producing some more biofuel. This is exciting. Oh, and I have to tell my biofuel cans how to route through my sorting system. That's another important step. Yeah, I definitely need to get the hopper going here. See, look, if you look in here, Tog, you'll notice that the lasers aren't allowing the power to go to them. See? The blue power line is only going to the forestry engines. But if I give those lasers something to do, it will go up there.
So I wonder if that was, like, changed at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. Still haven't figured out how I want to supply saplings to my fermenter. There's a couple different ways I could do it, but I just haven't figured out how.
Although, like, keep in mind the last time I messed really with BC power routing was about a year ago.
Or you could have a retriever and a regulator.
I mean, what I really should just be doing is going like straight IC2 power with an electrical engine, but I don't know, it's fun building these complex systems for biomass and whatnot. I enjoy the whole, you know, maintaining the control of stuff and whatnot.
I'm gonna need the alloy furnace too. Good.
So that chest is pretty full.
How many layers of pipes do you have here, DW?
A lot. I flip the lever in my house. I have to yell at them.
These pipes, like, underneath this room here, go down like 3 or 4 layers.
Yeah, I do have a lot of Belgraph pipes, don't I?
For your scrap, I might have done that earlier. Whoops.
Oh, you flipped my lever?
Yeah, I was gonna go just to see how this worked, and I thought I hit it back. I think lag
No, it's
caused
cool.
it.
No problem.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, it won't cause too much of a problem.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it produces a lot of scrap.
Gotcha.
You scrap marble now?
I do.
Have you seen his chest?
Look at my fancy blocks chest.
Well, it's not full.
I'll take him. I'll set up like an ender chest for you to send all your marble blocks to go to.
I'm going to send the biofuel to my seeds and plants, which is dark green, by the way.
That seems appropriate for seeds and plants.
Probably.
Yeah, I thought so. It probably went to unsorted this time. Yes, it did. Did you see my timer set up here to prevent ticks that aren't necessary? That
Ticks
gate
that-
shouldn't crash here.
Uh-huh.
Why do Endermen keep popping in my home?
Put an item in there and it'll get sorted.
Thanks, Mr. Enderman. I do not need a gravel block.
Yeah. Why do they connect to, like, anything and everything?
What do you mean?
This, structure pipe.
Oh, I don't know. I assume that that block has some kind of tile entity or something. Maybe it only connects to tile entities?
Ah, that might be.
Which one?
The chunk loader, I presume, has a tile entity attached to it.
Yeah, I'm sure it
Yeah.
does. That's a weird criteria for should I connect to you, but
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Like, if you're looking for the most basic way to do it, just assume if it has a tile entity, it probably has some kind of inventory.
Instance of block container, maybe? I don't know.
yeah, that's because they're silly and they called it block container.
Yeah.
You're talking to a guy who has no idea what the coding is behind the scenes of Minecraft.
There's a block and a block container. Block containers for tile entities.
Cool.
Yeah, vanilla ones anyway.
Yeah.
I know the word tile entity, and I'm proud of myself, so that's about as
Yeah.
far as I go. Alright, that looks cool.
Probably more than some.
I even explained it properly in my last episode. I was proud of that, too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
He explained it quite well.
Probably actually better than I could.
Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Biofuel production, rocking and rolling.
Much better than I could, because I'd explain it in far too complicated a fashion.
And he would.
What is this thing that's to your logger? Do you know what I mean?
The what now? The one next to the logger?
Yeah.
It's a rubber tree, rubber extractor.
Ah.
Yep, like you can use the same farm for rubber trees. So at one point I had replaced the saplings with rubber tree saplings and let them grow for a while. And I got like, I think 50 stacks of rubber. And I said, okay, I'm done with this now.
Yeah.
Yep, here, check this out. I'm going to refuel these things because they need it. I let them run until they run out of fuel. And I'm not refueling them on purpose because I want to have them stop at some point. But I like the fact that they're automated with fuel.
Do you like fuel them manually or what?
Yeah, just because I like to keep control over how many pieces of junk are floating throughout my world.
Where did you go anyway?
He's in his base.
Yeah, I'm just getting the resources to fuel. And I have my sorting machine set up so that it'll keep my chests full, which is kind of neat too. All right,
I just ran into your wall thinking I had a portable hole.
Who, what now?
I ran into your wall thinking I had a portable hole, so it's gonna pop through. But instead I just smacked the wall.
Oh yes, I wish I had a portable hole. I miss that thing so much.
Why does it look like you have like jacketed wire going nowhere?
Where is that?
It's next to your
In the
logger.
forestry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going down.
Down, huh?
See?
Uh-huh. Oh, does it connect to this redstone here?
Yep, and what that logic gate down there is, and it's another one of those, if you look at it, you'll probably crash, so don't. But what it does is it, if I can get this thing placed back properly, I'll fix it in a sec. Anyway, if it detects if there's the appropriate items in here. So it stops the machine if the arboretum is low on humus. And I just have to give it resources like I am now. And then it should start automatically pumping humus into the machine and let the engines run again.
See, I would have expected you need like a piece here to connect.
You might. It works though. See? There it goes.
Really weird looking, I must say.
Yeah, I think I might have run out of the jacketed wiring and just never fixed it. And now to turn on my peat system. Same thing basically. It's the exact same setup, just one's underground and one's above ground. Because in that I had to have the regulator putting saplings in the top of the machine, so I had to put the auto supply system underground.
Ah.
I really want to put a hopper on top of my fermenter, but then I need to figure out a different way to power it. I suppose I could run pipes through here. Did I put them away already? For the most part, yes.
Do you always keep peat in your engines?
Yeah.
Because I would think you'd have, like, sorting issues otherwise.
No, I do. Peat goes into the engines first. Like, the engines are closer, inventory-wise, to the output of the peat bog than the sorting machine is. So they'll try and go into the engines first if there's room for it. I'm actually recycling peat at this point.
Yeah, but I'm wondering how, like, saplings don't go into your peat engines.
Because there's no room for them.
Right, yeah, because you, since you keep peat in there.
You got it. I'm enjoying the hopper, by the way. It's a pretty cool machine. That probably won't work, I presume. No, not so much. But this will. Hooray, hopper's working.
So do you have a regulator for hummus, too?
A regulator for hummus 2.
Or, I mean, how do you keep hummus in your arboretum?
How do I keep hummus in my arboretum? It's auto-crafted.
Yeah, is it just that?
That works better. I like that.
Right. What do I ask? Yeah, but how do you determine whether to put more hummus in or not?
Oh, there's gates underneath that basically are on the arboretum, and it emits a redstone signal on the wooden gate on the crafting table if the resources are less than some percentage. I think it's looking for less than X% hummus or humus. So that's, yeah, it's like a logic gate. Forestry has like a less than X% humus setting.
Interesting.
Yep. Go watch the episode where I made it.
Yeah, I haven't watched your
The multiplayer servers where it's like you're playing on the server with me, so why would you watch it?
Yeah, that's
I watched
most
the
of the
first
reason. I watched like the first few episodes and I was like, nah, I don't like hearing myself, so forget this.
I'm just gonna go
I don't like
I've
hearing
heard this
myself either.
conversation before.
Even asked me, it's like, I've heard this before. Why have I heard this before?
Wow, I have an overflow of propolis. Look at that. Why is that occurring? I guess it stopped. It was just moving so fast. That was awesome. And why is propolis going into... Yeah, I don't want propolis going in there. I must have not set my diamond pipe properly. I might have forgotten propolis. Yeah, I did.
You don't want to centrifuge propolis?
No, I want to hang on to it. That's what I did wrong. There we go. There's your problem.
I haven't seen a diamond pipe.
It's underneath. Right down there. See, I was all wondering why propolis was getting centrifuged, and I'm like, oh, must have just been a derp. Yeah, that's fine, Soren. You want a ender chest for marble? That's fine.
Yeah, I'll just put it in your chest so you can figure out how to sort it later.
Just take it out of my chest here.
That'll work.
Take all you want.
let's fix this.
I just moved marble back to gray, so if you want to take it all, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
So you don't really do this based on an overflow.
I
Same.
do it with the lime colored blocks. So like if you come over here, you'll see like it'll come to the lime inventory chests first, if there's room in there for sand, dirt, gravel, or cobble. And if not, it defaults to the lime chest over here. And there'll never be room for things like peat, for example. So peat's always getting voided. If you want peat, just, you know, take some.
Yeah, I need to play more, I think. If I can find the time.
Well, dude, look at my system and then look at like Player, who has 37,000 stacks of diamond blocks. Like,
There's a UU generator there. It's just like,
dude, he's got more high voltage solar arrays than I have low voltage solar arrays.
He has more high voltage than I have a solar panel. Actually, I don't have a solar panel. That's the funny thing.
Well,
I don't have any either.
You don't have anything.
You know what my EU generation is?
Watermill?
I have 8 watermills. Yes.
I have 18.
Nice. I'll be right back, guys. Oh yeah, we've definitely hit that old wrapping up point for episode 25 here, guys. So I'm going to call it a night, and then I will catch you guys next time in episode 26, where maybe I'll start turning some of this fuel that I'm producing into IC2 power. Now, I do have, actually, by the way, a pretty full... Oh, wow, look at this guy. Soren's building like crazy over here. I do have a pretty full MFSU, by the way, just because of my solar panels, so I should start my mass fabrication soon. I'll probably do that. But then I also want to use biofuel as a supplement for IC2 power when I want. So that'll be cool. All right, guys. Catch you next time. Take it easy.